Hey guys, it's Elena. I'm so sorry, I can't remember who, but somebody requested that people make videos on names that are extremely unique and uncommon. If you're watching, please tell me who it was. It was somebody on Formspring. And so I'm making the girls video today, and I'm going to make a boys one later. And so this is a video of extremely uncommon names. And in fact, none of these names have ever been in the top 1,000 names in the US. And I have 10 names for you today. The first one is Cressida. It's a Greek name, and it comes from the word that means golden. So it obviously has a wonderful meaning. It's extremely uncommon. It's a name that's associated with a Trojan war legend, and she was supposed to be the lover of Troilus, who was the son of the king. And also there is a Shakespearean play that's based off of the story called Troilus and Cressida. It's also one of the moons of one of our planets. It's a type of butterfly. It was named after Cressida. And there's also a luxury Toyota vehicle named after it as well. It really has a beautiful feminine sound, really light. And I think it would be a good Jessica alternative. It sounds so similar to it. You can call her Cressy, just like they call kids Jessie. So yeah, Cressida is the first one. Second name is Elodie. This is the French form of the name Elodie, which is a German name that means foreign riches. So it has kind of a cool meaning. The French pronunciation is Elodie, which I think is beautiful, but also people pronounce it Elodie. I think either of those are acceptable pronunciations. Maybe a good alternative for Melody, which is similar and not crazy overused, but it's still pretty popular. The only Elodie I could find, I found there was a French actress named Elodie Boucher Bangalter or something like that. There were like tons of famous French people with this name, but I couldn't really, this seemed like the most prominent one, so I just thought I'd mention her. Number 3, Gisela. This is the Spanish form of Giselle, and it comes from the French word that means pledge. It is so unpopular, and with Giselle being actually fairly popular, since there are 2 spellings of it in the top 1,000, and names like Isabel and Isabella and Gabriella, those are all pretty, well, especially Isabella, they're all very popular right now, and I think Gisela would be a beautiful alternative, and it's only 6 letters long, so it'd be pretty easy for a child to learn. I found a lot of Gisellas in noble history of like several different countries. The one that I thought was most notable was that one of Charlemagne, Charles the Great's daughters, was named Gisela. Number 4, Aletta. Aletta is the Italian form of Alethea, which is a Greek name that means winged or winged one. Kind of random, but still kind of cool. The only Aletta that I could find anywhere was a woman named Aletta Jacobs, who was the first person in the Netherlands to finish a college course. So that's kind of notable for people who have an importance with education, I guess. But anyway, it's just such a beautiful name. I apologize, I have something in my eyeball. Just a soft, feminine, beautiful sound, and I just cannot believe this name isn't used more. I think it's beautiful. I would use it if it wasn't so close to my own name. And I apologize for the extra sounds in the background. I have a cat trying to get in the door, and my little Ava is out there too. Number 5 is Lilou. I love this name so much. It is a French name, and it's like a diminutive for their form of the word lily. But it's being used more and more popular as a name over there, but it's never used over here. It just has such a cute, sweet sound. It has the wonderful Lily meaning without the popularity of the name Lily, and I love that you can use Lulu as a nickname. I love Lulu. And I couldn't really find anybody super notable with that name. I don't even think I could find anybody at all, so I don't have any references for that name. Number 6 is, I pronounce it Serena, but I've heard it Cyrena or just Serena before too. And it is a Latin name that, of course, comes from the word siren, which is a Greek mythological thing. They're not really cool, or they're not very good things because they killed people, but it's still kind of a cool story. And I thought I'd bring it up because in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, the most recent one, there was a mermaid in it who was played by a really gorgeous actress, and that was the character's name in it. They pronounced it Serena in the movie, but to me it doesn't really look like Serena. Like I said, I prefer Serena, but I just think this name is so pretty, and you don't see names spelled this uniquely with legitimate backgrounds very often, or origins is a better word, not backgrounds. So I just thought it was really cool. Number 7 is Sayuri. Sayuri is a Japanese name that means little lily. I don't know. There's like a lily theme going on, but I found this name after reading Memoirs of a Geisha. I really liked the book, and the main character's name was Sayuri, and it was really cool because she was Japanese, so the super fair skin and the black hair, and but she had gray-blue eyes in it, and so that's what I picture with the name Sayuri. I just think it's really cool. Obviously, it's not popular in the U.S. It's a Japanese name, but it's so pretty, and it's not very hard to spell, and it's pretty easy to pronounce. I really think this name deserves some more attention. Number 8 is Bryony, which is a type of fruited vine, and I hear this name on English people a lot, I think, but it's never used over here. And I first heard it from the movie/book Atonement. That's the main character's name in there. And of course, Saoirse Ronan plays Bryony, the younger version of her. So I think it's just has such a beautiful sound. I cannot believe how uncommon it is over here. It needs to be used more often. I would totally use it if it didn't clash with my last name. Sorry. Number 9. It's kind of out there, but kind of popped to mind. I want to see what you guys think. Is Frederick. Is the French form of Frederica, which means peaceful ruler in German, so very good meaning. I had never thought about this name, but I saw the movie Sucker Punch last year, which was pretty stupid, but there were a lot of really gorgeous women in it. And so every time I watch a movie or show, I always look it up online, to see who's in it. And the main character's sister dies in the beginning, and the actress who played her sister's name was Frederick, and I thought that was really interesting because I knew the name existed, but I never thought about it before, and I'd certainly never seen it on a young person. But this girl was beautiful, long, wavy, dark hair, and big, huge blue eyes, and you should look her up. Her name is Frederick Raucourt, Raucort, and there's also a Dutch model named Frederik van der Waal, who's beautiful as well. I don't know, I just think it's really pretty. At the very minimum, it would be an awesome middle name. And number 10, I have Xenia, Xenia, and it is from the Greek word that means stranger. Kind of an interesting meaning, but I don't think it's horrible. I have always known of this name, but I usually hear it pronounced Xenia or Xenia. But to me, just the Xenia pronunciation makes the most sense with it, especially since it has Greek origins, and that's how they would pronounce it. But I actually heard it pronounced Xenia for the first time, and a girl who was on The Voice last year, which is a singing competition, and she was just a really lovable person, and yeah, it made me love the name. There were also a lot of, once again, noble people in history, princesses and duchesses and stuff. One of them in particular was a Russian duchess who was related to the Princess Anastasia. I can't remember how, second cousin or something like that. But this name is so pretty. It's only 5 letters long, so it'll be really easy to learn to spell. Nia could be a cute nickname. I just think it deserves more attention, and you never see X names used. Anyway, I hope this video has helped some people out coming up with ideas for unique names. If you want me to do more unique names, let me know, and hopefully I'll have the guys video sometime within the next couple weeks. I have some other video ideas too. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks. Bye-bye.